If you've never watched one of my videos before, my name is Jaden Coiner. You call me Coiner1K on most social media platforms. And I help SaaS founders build scalable offers that grow revenue sustainably without wasting money on bloated campaigns or overspending on ads. By the end of this video, I have a clear roadmap on how to turn your SaaS product into a high-ticket scalable offer that your ideal customer will love. Here's the deal. Your offer needs to have 3 key components to hit that $10,000 of value price point consistently. I call this the 3 sweet spots. And the first sweet spot is having an ideal fit. Understanding exactly who your product is for and who you're marketing to within your copy and your product and everything has so much importance. And so many SaaS companies and founders don't actually take time to figure this out past the initial stage. A lot of people say, okay, yeah, well, I help. A lot of people say, oh, my SaaS targets small businesses. We serve anyone that needs my tool. And they think like, well, yeah, well, if I make the tool, they need it. I'm not going to deprive them of paying me, right? But the problem with this strategy is that if you offer your product to everybody, it becomes a commodity. Not everyone needs it for one. And they just think, okay, well, it's there, but they don't really think it's made for them. So let's just say a CEO of a company, of Tesla, let's say Elon Musk. Elon Musk is looking for a CRM software for Tesla. Your company offers the best customer management, the best outreach systems, the best this, the best that, the best here, the best whatever. In your opinion, like you feel like you put hours in making the best possible thing, and you say your thing is marketed towards anybody and everyone that needs this product, right? But then your competitor, John Doe, is making an EV-focused CRM software for Fortune 500 publicly traded companies that are trying to sell EVs mass market. Maybe your product actually is still better than better than John. But because John's product is meant for EV distribution companies that have IPO'd and are publicly traded, Elon Musk is not going to look at your company because this company is literally made for him. It's made for him or made for people like him. He hears them like, wow, that's literally exactly what I'm looking for, and it's made for my business. But people might see what you're making and say, oh wow, that's cool, but they're not going to say, okay, oh wow, that's made perfectly for me, because it's not in the marketing and sales. There's no cohesion. There's no attractiveness in this type of offer without figuring out the ideal fit. The advantage that John has here is, even if he has less features, even if he has less functionality within his product, is that he has the marketing and he has the messaging and the positioning in the market for people like Elon Musk to want to work with him over you, because he's building for that ICP, he's building for that demographic, and people in the demographic know who he is based off of his work in the space. I hope you guys are starting to see the importance of some of this stuff and how you guys can implement this into your business as well. And if you guys need any help with this, leave a comment down below, and I reply to all my comments. I'll try and help you guys figure out some of this stuff if it's too hard. Okay, the next scaling sweet spot is your irresistible outcome. The result your product delivers, which is tangible and measurable, and that leaves the client feeling really happy and really stoked to be using your product. It's a dream outcome that you should be promising. Okay, so a big mistake a lot of people make is saying that, well, their outcome is, we're gonna help you send emails, or we provide robust analytics for the company. And these actually aren't dream outcomes. These aren't irresistible outcomes. These are just kind of basic things that any tool could do. Like even if it's not for your ideal fit, they could do that for them, right? You need to get really specific when you're crafting these outcomes and your messaging for it. Okay, so a better example is, let's say we're a cold outreach SaaS company, right? We help people do cold outreach. Instead of saying we help with cold outreach, that's not a irresistible outcome. You need something that actually has a tangible and measurable, feasible, executable, directable outcome. Any of those just need to apply to your actual outcome and your irresistible offer. These are both offers for the same exact company, but they're at 2 different levels. The first level is just too simple. It's too broad. It's too plain. There's nothing tangible or measurable about it. Yes, you could say I'm helping them book more, or helping them with cold outreach, but it's not really doing anything for them. But we will help you book 15 plus sales meetings with our automated outreach system. This is measurable, executable, and tangible. It's measurable because the number you're mentioning is 15. You could use an average number that your customers are already achieving, or if you don't have any customers yet and trying to grow, you could just use a projected number. We will help you book 15 plus measurable sales meetings, which is a tangible event they will receive with their automated outreach system in 30 days. This looks crazy, but same thing, That right here makes it achievable. This is just kind of showing your process of how you're going to do it. Don't oversell. If you promise the moon and you can't deliver, you lose a lot of trust, and your customer will not keep on spending with you because they don't feel like they could trust you anymore. So what I actually like to do is, don't try and promise value all the way up here, but then you're only providing value up to here. What you should do instead is promise the value at this level And if they're paying for the value at this level, but then they receive the value at this level, then they're gonna be a lot happier and not churn for a lot longer. This will increase the average order value and the lifetime value of your customer by a lot, because they feel like you over delivered on what you promised them from at this stage. But right here, if you're promising them value up here and they never actually see that value, then there's almost no chance that they stay for the next coming months. Or if they do, they won't. Their satisfaction will be a lot lower, and they'll be a lot less likely to recommend this to a friend, because they're like, oh well, it's good, but I didn't get everything out of it that I wanted to. But right here, this is what creates those viral loops and helps you scale, because when they're promised value here, this can't be a trash offer that's still up, but it has to be good, and their offer here is good, but they get this instead. That's how you stand out. That's how you make a name for yourself and be able to scale your offer a lot faster. So the last key to the scaling sweet spot is your unique system. The step-by-step process or mechanism that makes your product stand out. So what's your step-by-step system to actually deliver results to your client? What is the pathway your client will take, your customer will take to signing up to getting value? What is that system? If you guys don't know that, that's going to be your homework for today. So I want you to write that down. And for one of our next videos, we're going to be talking about onboard. I'm going to help you guys try and craft a better onboarding flow to help your customers go from signing up to their first value, to increase the lifetime value of your customer and reduce churn. If you're liking this video so far, make sure you actually write this down and you have it ready for the next video, and subscribe so you get alerted when that happens. But let's explain how this works and how you can build this for yourself. Your step-by-step system to deliver results is really important, and communication is definitely the key to this whole component. Okay, so there's a lot of examples of bad processes. There's a lot of examples of companies that think they have it all figured out, and they think that their customer understands what they're telling them to do, but in reality, they're very lost, the customer, and they don't know where to go. People will say, okay, well, step one is just onboarding your data into our platform. Just put your data into the platform, and it'll be okay. And then just set up an automated outreach system. And you just start sending outreach messages, and then measure your performance and refine your campaigns. Like, that's just all you have to do. All you have to do is just onboard your thousands upon thousands potentially unique client data points into our system, and then figure out the best sales techniques to make a creative automated outreach sequence that's gonna convert at a high level, and meticulously measure performance and refine campaigns. Like, that's what people hear that are not like tech savvy or understanding of this world. When you say stuff like this, okay, they don't understand it. They think it's really complicated when you put it like this. So this is basically saying that your messaging is more important than the actual system. The system could be terrible, to be honest, but if you message it and explain it in a way that they understand and they can follow it simply and easily, then that's how they stick around and actually find value from your product. So a better example is, instead of saying onboard your data on outreach system and measure it, is kind of break it down simpler and make it and use the Kyle Miggins quick and easy, big and fast, those copy metrics to try and help make it sound more irresistible. So example of a great process is, instead of saying onboard your data into our platform, say easily connect client data in minutes and not hours, so that they understand that your process is not going to take them the whole day. It's going to be a quick, simple procedure that anyone could do, because you're saying the words like easily. That's an action word. It takes some weight off of their shoulders. So when they hear that, the stress they have of picking this for their company or picking this for their startup is at an all-time high before they buy it. But subconsciously, when they read stuff like, okay, easily connect client data in minutes and not hours. Okay, you know what? That sounds pretty cool. It's going to be a seamless connection for me, and that idea is going to release some of the stress. Automatically generate reports tailored to your KPIs. So it's going to automatically generate. Okay, so I don't have to do any work. Okay, you know what? That's not bad. A little bit less stress on my shoulders, okay? And share clean insights that save you 15 hours a week, 30 days per year. Wow, it's going to save me that much time out of my year as well. Okay, wow, this actually doesn't seem like a bad product. You're positioning it, and you're positioning the steps and the system so that they can understand it as easily as possible. There's no resistance. There's no, oh my God, I don't know if I could do that. I'm not tech savvy. I'm not this, that, and that, third. Because some of your products are going to be more on the techie side, but some regular people are still going to need to use it for their companies. So you want to position it so that they can understand it, they could use it, and they can share it with their company as easily as possible. Okay, so this is the ideal. Whoa. Okay, so that was loud. What the freak? Okay. Okay, so this is the scaling sweet spot framework. To recap, 1, ideal fit. Know exactly what you're targeting and what you're not. Make it very clear who your customer is, and try to understand as best as you can what they actually want. 2, irresistible outcome. Make a promise that's specific and measurable and meaningful to your customers. They should be able to feel the value in the outcome you're promising. It should be able to save them time. It should have something tangible that they could see or feel or experience. It should be achievable in the sense that you're not over-promising. You shouldn't be promising the world and not being able to deliver. That makes you lose trust. Number 3, build a unique system that highlights the process or mechanism that makes your SaaS product stand out and deliver results, and message it in a way that's understandable. So make sure it's a clear process from going from a new sign up to the first piece of value. It should be very clear and very understandable. So these are the 3 things that make up the framework that will help you succeed and scale your SaaS and build a $10,000 offer to get you those enterprise deals. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments, and I'd love to hear what your SaaS product is and how you're applying this framework. And hey, don't overthink it. Just start simple, refine as you go, and watch how things change and when you focus on these fundamentals. If you want more content like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, keep scaling. Peace.